I'm super excited. We're back on our Terrapro project. Terrapro with the PTO. We got a lawnmower attachment for it. We're gonna fix this clutch. Our clutch cable broke. My son was riding it the other day. He came in and he's like, Dad, the clutch cable's broke. So we have ourselves a new clutch cable. We're gonna put that on. We have some hand grips, because look at these things. They're bad. This side doesn't even have one, which is fun to ride like that. So we're gonna put some grips on it. We're gonna put the new clutch cable on it. We might do some wiring. Do I really need 10 things of wire? They're on sale, so I bought 10. Anyhow, we're gonna move on. We have an attachment for this, the mower. I think you guys saw that in the last video. We didn't do a lot about it, but we're going to today. We're gonna get this mower working, hopefully get this PTO working. Right now, when you turn that PTO on, it just stalls out. So let's get rocking. Let's go ahead and start with the easy stuff. We're gonna get these grips on. And I think the first, oh, I dropped the other ones. Ugh. Well, it's not gonna come off that easy. Let me get a razor blade. Somebody really glued these suckers on there. Haha! Clean it off. Good as new. Pretend you don't see that. Now, these are packaged childproof, which means I could be in trouble. Well, oh no, maybe they're not. We're good. It's all good. Okay. Do we need to put some soap on here? Oh, maybe not today, guys. Oh, maybe. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go. Pull. Terrapro. All right, we got it. Not bad. Too bad our front brake doesn't work. We should have ordered a front brake cable. You guys should have reminded me, but you didn't. So we're just gonna do the clutch cable today. First, let's get the other brake on. Other brake on. Huh. Let's get the other grip on. Let's get the old one off. Oh, boom. Nice. And here we go. Hopefully it goes on as easy as that last one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, baby. Work with me. Ugh. I think there's a trick to putting these on. If anyone knows it, put it in the comments. We'll see how many soapy waters we get in the comments, because I think that's one of the tricks. Oh boy. I might have messed up, guys. Ugh. Struggles. The struggle's real over here at Octane Garage. Come on, baby. I can get a little space between it. Might be able to get it to go on there the easy way. Okay, we got it. Check it out, guys. This one is stuck. This one is a problem. I think I'm gonna have to put some glue on it or something. I don't know. So this one goes on real easy. This one won't even come back off. But hey, we got new grips. We're moving in the right direction. Let's go on to this clutch cable. We're gonna have to figure out where it goes. I know it goes on the motor, but we're gonna have to trace it down and just figure out, you know, it goes around town. So we're gonna get this traced down, get our new one on, and hopefully we can free this rusty thing up here. All right, we got the seat off. We're gonna get the tank off. Well, not the tank totally off. We're gonna get this part off so we can see what's going on. Cable goes right here. Wait a minute. Yes, it does. So let's give her a yank through. Boom. Okay, now we just got to get it off here. So we're gonna have to loosen these up, get this off. Let's open our new one. Let's see if we got the right one, first of all. Oh, mama. Looks right to me. Nice and free. Look at that. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. So everything looks good so far. Will it go into here though? This looks kind of big. I think so. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay, guys. Got it ran through. So far, so good. Now we have to also get this little chunker out. So I'm gonna have to get a small screwdriver or something. The chunk's still stuck in there. You can see it kind of bouncing around in there. I'm gonna push that out. We don't want to hook this side up. I think we're gonna want to hook the bottom up first. I think. So let's start at the bottom. We'll get that unhooked and then we'll work our way up. Oh, actually, I'm gonna bend this little tab up. Wow, it's hard on my finger. Oh, that might be enough. Boom. Now, oh, I gotta unhook those. Let me get a wrench. So basically, simple, slide it through there. We're gonna want to try and take the slack out now if we can. Oh, still got a lot of slack there, but we'll have to adjust it up top some. Basically, we're just gonna go as far as we can here. Run this like this. Give it a little snug, and we may have to adjust it. We're just getting it close for now, that's all. Still a long ways away, but hopefully that'll be okay. Let's bend this tab down so our clutch cable doesn't flop out of there. There we go. Oh, here we go. Got movement. Oh, it's out. And it's gone. It's out and gone. So perfect. So now, next thing is getting this one in here. And we have to turn this to the opening is there. And look at how rusty that is, guys. Look at how rusty this is. I hope we can get this to turn without breaking our handle. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so this part's turning. So far, I don't know if this part will turn though. Huh. I think we better get some heat on it, guys. Oh wait. Is it turning? Okay, I think we're gonna have to heat that up. If we don't, I'm afraid we're gonna break it. So let's throw some heat to that real quick and just see if that works. Let's get our flame. Try and keep it on the down low, maybe. See that. Baby's really bad. It's not turning inside there, see?
Oh, it's gonna break.
It's just turning on the outside. Okay guys, believe it or not, with a lot of lube spray and back and forth wiggling and jiggling, we freed it up, which I didn't think was going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and take it all the way out and see if we can clean it up enough that it can move by hand. Still doesn't really want to move by hand. But we did get it to free up. Heat makes a big difference. If you guys are working on something and you can at all heat it without blowing yourself up, it's always a nice option. And just go back and forth a little bit at a time. Don't get carried away. And usually, if you go back and forth a little at a time, you'll slowly break that rust free. And then you can spray penetrating oil in it, but be careful, it is flammable. So don't spray it while you're heating. And just slowly work on it. Like, it's still too tight to do by hand. But if we get it out, we get it sprayed down good, I think we can make something work here. A little bit more. It's about to come out. There we go. Now we're going to spray this out. We'll spray it out in there good, and that should blow all the rust out. And then we'll put her back in. You can see how all the nastiness is dripping right down onto our screen there. Don't worry about that though. We'll let that foam for a minute. We'll spray this down good. And then what we can do also, see all the rust coming right up? See how it's discolored? And that'll make the floor nice and slippery for later. And we can move this one down around this. Make sure once you get this going good, you can see all the rust coming behind the lube. If we can get this thing to turn good, that might be enough. I mean, just keep working it. That seems to be doing pretty good. Still some threads right there in the beginning that were tough. But I think it's enough we can work with it. We only need so much to be able to adjust this clutch out. So let's see if we can put her back in there. That's free. I mean, look at that. Not too shabby. Beats buying a new one. We're on a budget here at Octane Garage. We try to save what you can. You know, we can reuse this. This has more life in it. So if you can reuse something, you can save it. I always say do it, you know. It's better than this. This would end up in a landfill somewhere or recycle. You could recycle it. It is metal, aluminum. Okay, so next thing we're going to have to do is this is going to go in here. So we got to get our cable out enough. And I'm going to have to adjust that cable down there. So bear with me a minute. I went ahead and unhooked it at the bottom so we can pull more cable out just to make it easier. So your cable's got to run through here, which is why we had to be able to turn that so we could get it to go through here. And this is supposed to slide into there, but that's a little tough too, guys. Oh my, okay. Hopefully that'll be enough. Then we got to put it in here, turn it, get enough, and then we can thread her back in. This is still a little warm. I think we can thread it back in, hopefully. Except our cable is stuck in there now, which I don't like because it's trying to spin our cable. So let's see if we can pull that back out. Ugh, boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's get it off of there first and we'll thread it in and then we'll take it from there. It's threading in pretty easy. It is a little bit tight, but you know what? It'll do, and it'll thread out easier. So we will have some adjustment that we can use for it. And I don't think we need to go all the way in. Generally, you don't take them all the way in anyway. So let's try that first. Okay, let's go a little more, maybe. Let's try right there first. And this slides in here like so. And that should be enough. We'll hook that bottom up, and we'll bring you guys right back and show you this clutch working. Okay, we got it all hooked up. What I did was I grabbed these big old pliers. I grabbed a hold of this, turned it. Well, I could show you guys. I actually just grabbed it like this. I turned it where I could get that cord on and off. Slid it on there. So we're going to give this a try. Let's get it fired up. Okay, we may have to do a little more adjustment when we get this out in the yard because it did feel a little bit funny to me. So let's move on. What was next? PTO. Let's see if it'll go. Alright, next guys on the list is we have a pretty good situation here. This thing is for the PTO and it's froze up. You try to move the handle. This is supposed to move. You can see where someone's hit it with a hammer. It's completely frozen, this aluminum. So we're going to try and figure out a way to get this unfroze. I'm thinking the best thing we can probably do is going to be heat. So with that being said, we're going to heat that sucker up and see if we can get her moving. You can see someone's hit it here, trying to get it moving. I could be guilty of that a little bit myself. I'm not going to name any names though. Alright, let's get the heat going. Get all our stuff out of the way here because we don't want to burn anything down. A little longer flame than I wanted. Where's those pliers? Hammer. Do anything. She's moving. Isn't it?
I thought so.
I think it moved, guys. Let's get some more heat on it. I always get a little weary of heating stuff up, but the heat makes a big difference. It really does. Little heat goes a long ways. That's what they say. So let's try that. Let's give it another tap. Oh, wrong side. Can't tell if it's moving or not.
Don't you want to hammer it down?
You can try that too. Has it moved at all?
It moved a little.
All right, it's the next day, guys. I wanted to update you. We tried heating that thing up and we could not get it to move. What I ended up having to do, and I'll show you, I ended up having to drill through this and I put a nut and bolt in it. Is that the right way to do it? I don't know. But if you pull the handle now, you can see it works and it's tightening the belt up like it should, which is pretty awesome. So I'm glad about that. It was a pain to drill through. I heated that thing up and I beat on it. I put it in a press. I could not press it out. I was afraid that it was going to break. So I took the whole unit out, which wasn't too hard. There's just there's 2 bolts here, mounting bolts, and then there's 2 in the back by the back of the PTO. There is 2 bolts. This might be tougher to see, but there's 2 bolts here and here. And then I just I put it on the floor right here, as you can see the mess. And I drilled that thing out, and it was pretty hard to drill, but not terrible. So we have that working now. Now, the next thing I think we need to do is get this fired up. We're going to run down out in the yard, and we're going to pick up that lawnmower, and we're going to hook it up, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, guys, so I went to start this thing up to go get the mower, and I believe my starter just went out. Let me show you what it's doing. Just clicking this relay back here. And the last time it was doing that, I had to replace the starter. When we first got this thing, I don't know if you guys watched the other video on it. I replaced the starter with a $35, I think, $30, $35 Amazon starter. So I think we're going to have to go ahead and do that again. Unfortunately, that is going to prolong how quick this video gets to you. So I'm going to order a starter, and then we are going to proceed to hook up the mower and get that thing working. Well, since we have to wait on a starter, I thought I'd work on these plastics a little bit because I really don't have much else to do now. You can see how bad it looks up here. And what I've done here is I took the buffer and I also used a little sandpaper on it. Let me grab that and I'll show you. I'm going to do this one-handed because I'm filming, but what I did is I took this, it's a scuff pad on a Velcro thing with a drill, and I just took it like this. I'm not going real hard, lightly standing over it, just enough to get that oxidation off, and look at the difference. Really makes it look better. And then you buff it out a little bit with that buffer, and you could do it by hand even. Alright guys, I'm just going to show you, I went ahead and pulled the starter. This handy dandy, you know, we got 12 volts to the end of this. We can just press it on here, press that button, and look how slow that's going. That starter is definitely weak. So we're going to go ahead and get on the interweb, order us up a new starter, and we'll continue this video as soon as that thing shows up. Finally, guys, we're getting back to the Terrapro and the attachment we got for it. We got the lawnmower attachment. I showed it a little bit in one of the earlier videos, and we decided to wait to work on it. Now we're going to work on it. A few people were a little upset that I did it that way, and I probably shouldn't have, and I apologize for that. We went ahead and hooked it up. Let me show you how you do that. It's not too tough. Basically, we had some of these bolts in the garage, so we went ahead and used those. We bought a shaft, I bought this shaft on, it's hard to get off. If I can get it off, ooh, that exhaust is hot. There we go. All right, so when we got this mower, we got this piece, but we didn't have this piece. The guy, this piece was missing, this blind end of this. The guy only had one that had that, and he didn't want to give it up. So I got on the interweb, and I found this. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna cut this down, the chop saw, so we can slide one end in here, and then we're gonna be able to slide one end in here, and that's the way we're gonna make it work. That's what I came up with. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. But that's, to buy this piece is very expensive. You can find them, they're hard to find, and people want an arm and a leg for them. And they're way overpriced if you ask me. So what we're gonna do is make our own. So that's the next move. And I was told when we bought this, there's no belt on it. So we'll get this covers off, and we'll take a look inside and see what it looks like. We'll show you guys what it looks like in there. I think it has blades on it, but I'm not even 100% sure on that. We also have a tire issue. They're both 100% flat. This one's showing cords in some areas. So we'll have to do something with that, at least try to air them up. For now, what we want to do is I'd just like to get it to mow. Oh yeah. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to mow with this thing. First thing we're gonna have to do is get that shaft cut. Got a few burrs. This thing's warm still, guys. I'm gonna have to file these burrs off a little bit. We're gonna throw it in the machine and see if this works. I don't know. We're just gonna go through and knock these burrs off. The thing cut pretty well, but it did leave a few burrs. But hey, you know, what do you expect from an old DeWalt? Warm. It's definitely warmer. It's getting warmer.
All right, I'm shut it.
Okay. All right, hopefully I don't have to weld that in there. Oh boy, I might. Look at it slide down. If I have to weld it, I will. But for now, we're just gonna slide her in and see what happens. Is this thing pulled forward? It's not pulled forward right now.
Here, you want me to pull it forward while you're doing it?
No, I need to pull it forward as I try and pull it out so it snaps in. I don't think it's, oh shoot.
So like there's...
I don't think it's going in far enough.
Oh.
I think it's too short.
Oh, there we go. Here, put it in.
Oh, now you got to pull that thing back. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Let me get in further.
And then pull it back out. Because now that's the groove. Groove's coming in.
Okay, now try and pull it out.
Okay.
Right there. Okay, we're locked in.
Okay.
As long as this doesn't slide all the way out, which it shouldn't. Okay. The struggle's real, guys. You saw that. We got it locked in. What we're going to do now is I'm going to back her out in the yard just a little bit to a safe space. Then we're going to hit that PTO and see if this thing does anything at all. Roll it. You ready? Here we go. Oh boy. I don't know what happened. I didn't see it. I think it worked for a minute though. It was working for a second there. I'm gonna check the footage. I'm gonna try it again. So somehow it stalled. I don't know why yet. Maybe I was in low. I gotta be in first or second. Let's just try it again. Yes, we just need a belt and we're mowing. we're mowing. What are we gonna mow? I'd mow the world if they paid me enough. I had to order a belt from Amazon. This is the belt I got, in case anyone's wondering. And I'm gonna try and throw this on. I'll see if it works. And also I can show you here, if you look here, this is the diagram. In case anyone's missing theirs, that's the way the belt's supposed to go.
Guys, we finally got this belt on. We're gonna try it out right now and see how it works. We're gonna see how it works, all right?
All right, guys, you can see we have it working. We're still having a few issues though. And let me just show you in case anyone has any ideas for me. This belt right here keeps wanting to twist here. Instead of, it's supposed to have a twist in here. So for some reason, it keeps twisting out around that pulley. And I still have to, I need to weld my shaft onto this PTO shaft. But otherwise, I think this is pretty much a success. So far, so good. And when you're engaging this, the easiest way I've found to do it is to slowly raise this one, and it's going to bring up your idle. And as it brings up your idle, go ahead and turn your PTO on at the same time. And that seems to have worked the best for me, just in case anyone's wondering. Appreciate everybody watching. I think I'll walk out to this RC car track we have because they're doing a little circle track race right now. Maybe I'll bring you guys with me, just show you that real quick. If you want to stick around for it, that's fine. But we appreciate everybody watching. We're going to end this video there. I do need to get some new tires for the back of that mower deck. And then we need to put some blades on it. It's missing one blade, although it still did mow pretty decent. Anyhow, thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. And if you're interested in the Terrapro, you can check out the other videos we have on it. We have another video on it. And we might be picking up another one. Stay tuned for that.